Welcome in and welcome back to Polite for What. I'm your host, Red. If you're not subscribed to the page, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if y'all been here for a while, y'all already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, let people know we online. Happy Friday. Of course, me and my brother is here to talk about some Cowboys stuff. LD in the building. What's up with you?
Man, I hear trying to make it, man. I'm good. I was just
Oh, tired, you girl, tired, you girl,
uh,
tired.
let's wake that girl up, y'all, man. She needs some energy, god dog.
Yeah, I always ain't getting no content today. I'm telling you right now. Listen.
Yeah,
I was on the verge of calling in. We ain't gonna get
yeah.
my check this week, but we're gonna go ahead and get to some content. Of course, as you can see by the title, we're gonna talk about this Cowboys preseason game. It was the first preseason game of the year, so we're gonna get into that. Of course, as we talk, we want y'all to get into the comments. We love when y'all interact, even if y'all talking noise. We love y'all over here. I know my Facebook people gonna be over here anyways. It's Friday. You're probably
Mhm.
riding home. You're probably in traffic, so we got a few things to go over. We ain't gonna hold y'all here for a long time. I know it's Friday. Y'all probably trying to go to happy hour, all that type of stuff. So we ain't gonna hold y'all long. So of course, Cowboys lost their first game. Rams beat them 31-21. Um, I want you to give me your overall reaction for this, and then we'll break it down by offense, and then we'll go into the different positions and stuff like that. But give me your overall summary of how you felt about the game.
Man, man, the what we needed to address still haven't been addressed. Like it's gonna be a weak spot again. Defensive tackle position.
Mhm.
Whether it's one tech, three tech, whatever. Like we gonna need a big body to take on at least two blockers at a time. And DB, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, outside of Trey, outside of Bland, and outside of Revel, the rookie, and he just a rookie. We haven't. This is just off of what I've seen in college. Like outside of them, our DB is gonna be cooked. So I don't. I'm not too excited. Um, I think I spoke on it last time. I expect for our linebackers and defensive line, linebackers and ends to carry our defense this year.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, you can. I feel like I'm kind of so about this because I feel like most of our like second string didn't even play. It was mostly the third and the fourth. We seen a little bit from Jalen Tolbert and some other guys, but most guys out there that it was a lot of guys out there that I didn't even know was even on the team. So for this game, it was like we can't really give um we can't get a true feel of like what it's gonna look like because they ain't really play nobody. They didn't play none of our second string. Like none of our second string really got any spin. It was mostly like the third and fourth streamers, which is fine because everybody is trying to make the team. Now we did see Joe Milton. And Joe Milton, we don't know right now if he's gonna be the number two or the number three. But usually if he's playing right now, he's probably the third quarterback on a depth chart. So let's segue and talk about Joe Milton for a little bit because I seen a lot of things that I didn't like with Joe. He was 17 for 29, 143 yards, one touchdown, and one interception. He was out there overthrowing his receivers. I seen one play he had a receiver wide open. If he would have just threw it to him when he was in stride, it could have been a wide open touchdown. I don't know if it was like more so like his nerves or maybe he was just trying to get comfortable, but like he got to take some of that heat off that ball because he was out there just overthrowing passes. I didn't like, okay, what is going on here? But I will say when he went into the fourth quarter, he kind of settled down, kind of hitting his guys in stride, getting some guys on it in the end zone. I think he threw a touchdown to Fairweather. So
Mhm.
I think in the fourth quarter he was kind of more comfortable than anything. But those first three quarters was like, I'm like, Joe don't look like what people been saying he looked like at training camp.
Right. And you know what? What one point that speaking on is that touch on that ball. Like
Mhm.
I think he got that spotlight now. Hey, I want to show my arm off to the world. Like
Right.
this is what I can do. You know, I got that arm, I got that rocket. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like he called it, I got a rocket. But the pass that you talk about, the incomplete pass where he could have caught the receiver in stride, or not only that, just being aggressive, the interception that he threw in the end zone, that was
Mm-hmm.
picked off. He had Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders number 37, right? Who-
I'm not sure.
yeah, whoever number 37 was, he had him. It was like 2nd and 7. If he just drop it down to him, he get 3, 4 yards. It could have been 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
Right. Right.
But he want to be aggressive and throw a deep pass. Like that's not even necessary. Like work on your game. This is where you work on your game. We know you got a strong arm. Work
Mm-hmm.
on your game and start seeing the field. Don't go just off your first read, slang it. Nah, man, put some touch on it. He illustrated that to that touchdown pass to the tight end. What's his name? Featherwell?
Fairweather.
Fairweather. Yeah, like, man, that was nice. He put that touch on that ball. And like he didn't throw it to him. He threw it to a spot. He threw it to the back pylon.
Yeah, he
And
he
that's
threw it to the back of the end zone. Yeah.
right. That's what you want. And let your playmaker go make a play on the ball. So he didn't put the ball in harm's way. That's like if he get that down, he gonna be all right. But he just real aggressive right now.
Right.
He just need to be well round be excuse me well rounded, and he'll be a solid backup.
So would you want him as your two, or would you want him as your three? Because
Uh,
I think Will Greer is pretty straight too.
yeah, I would definitely make him work to be number 2. Right now, you're gonna start off at number 3. Will Grill, he's been here. He
Mm-hmm.
know what to expect from Shanahan, because I think he was here for a year under Shanahan. Maybe yeah, a year under Shanahan. I mean, not Shanahan, Schottenheimer,
Mm-hmm.
and before he left, and he know what to expect. He know what it looked like in that quarterback room, and what our offense is supposed to run like. So um, I would definitely go with Will Grill first, but Milton, he definitely have potential to move up the roster.
He have a lot of potential for sure, but if we had to like, if we needed to win games, we want to kind of stay in it. If Dak was to go down for whatever reason, I trust Will
Oh yeah,
Greer.
oh
Like
yeah,
I know
oh yeah,
Will can ball. So
yeah.
yeah, I would probably have Will right now as my two, just until like Milton can kind of, like you said, say settle down, like kind of get familiar with your receivers. You ain't really got to sling the ball down the field. We, like you said, we know you got an arm. Like work on your short passes, work on going through your reads. You don't have to like air it out every time. Cause we
Yeah.
know you can air it out. You know, they call him Bazooka Joe for a reason. We know you can air it out, but I think he needs to work more on his short games. I'm not saying like
Mhm.
it's gotta be short every time, but like I would work on the easier throws per
Yeah,
se, like the most difficult ones.
yeah. And trust me, it was a lot of throws that he missed, and that I want to point out. But I just stick with those that I mentioned. But man, he have the talent, man. It just need to be refined.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So while we talking about the offense, let's talk about a little about this O line, because I feel like the O line was struggling.
Mhm.
I feel like if I'm not mistaken, they was getting a lot of pressure on. Did he get a sack? Did he get sacked? Joe
Oh
Milton. Joe Milton.
no, I don't think so.
I don't know if he got sacked, but I know the pressure was getting to him. So I don't know what's going on with the O line. I don't think we had any of our tools out there either. But if they had the roll out there with them, it didn't look good. Because like I
Yeah,
said, they was letting Joe get a lot of pressure. What you think about that O line?
that, just like man, I hate to say it again, like we spoke on like a few episodes ago, man, a couple episodes. Down to every episode is like, I know I said we built a solid team as far as like having names at each position on the offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, DB. It's like one name at each position, a
Right,
top tier name at each position.
right.
And but the pieces around, it's just like they just throwing people together. And that's what scared me, because if you there's gonna be knick-knack injuries throughout the NFL season for every team. Every team goes through it.
Mm-hmm.
And you telling me these are the backups behind the backups. So if the second string got to go down, then I'm looking at this.
My threes and my fours, my threes and my fours is not looking good.
If your team don't have depth, you in trouble, man. You gotta pray for a healthy season, because if not, we're gonna be missing the playoffs again. Not saying we, like as well, shit, yeah, us too. Like any team will be hell bent on making the playoffs, because it's not gonna happen. You gotta get
Mm.
your depth together. And I think we just keep on ignoring it, signing these players that should be out the league. That seems like that's what we just fill our roster. Just go get some dogs, man. Go get some people that know how to play.
Pay
And
the
I think,
money and get some good players at those positions where you know you lacking at. And then
man,
I was looking at like they were getting a bunch of flags, a lot of illegal formations. I'm like, what are they practicing in that training camp?
I seen that a couple of times with Milton.
Right,
When he was on the center, like whether he's just rushing and ready, just ready to go. I think he was more excited.
right.
Because now that you speak, now that you mention it, I think it was more exciting. So hopefully he come and be more calm tomorrow.
Mhm.
Go through his progressions, and then like if you ain't got nothing, like go to your next progression. Like be real quick, 2 or 3 seconds, and get the ball out your hand. But that offensive line, we in, we in trouble, dog. We in
Yeah,
trouble.
I didn't. They wasn't getting no holes open for the running backs. The running backs had a tough day. I don't feel like they had no big holes to run through. They was getting short yardage. That's gonna be a perfect segue because now I want to talk about the running backs. Malik Davis and Phil Maffa was the two standouts. Malik Davis pretty much led for a rushing 7 carries for 63 yards, and Phil Maffa had 10 carries for 36 yards. Phil Maffa had a few solid runs. Do you see him as like a short yardage back, or do you see him as like he can do more?
He could definitely do more, but his rookie season, he definitely gonna be a short down back
Mm-hmm.
unless they call upon him to do more because he got the ability to do more. Like
Right.
he can literally be your bruiser. He can
Mm-hmm.
be your bruiser, or you can flip flop each side of the coin. Where you got the speed guy in, ready to end the game because they've been bruised up all game by Mafia, or you can
Mm-hmm.
put the Mafia in at the end of the game and let him beat up on the team because they've been gashed all day by the speed guy. So we it's
Right.
like we have options, but we just need our offensive line to cooperate
For
because
real.
man, we have some talent in that running back room. And Mike Davis looked good. He looked
Yeah.
good. And he a former Cowboy, just like Will Greer. He came back,
Right.
he know what to expect. So man, he came in, he looked like he knew the playbook like already, like, oh y'all, I'm familiar. And
You
he
talking
went
about
in,
Malik?
Mike Davis,
Who is Mike Davis?
the running back.
I thought his name was Malik.
Is it Malik? I thought it
I
was.
thought I thought it was Malik. I think it's Malik
Oh,
Davis.
it is Malik. I'm thinking Mike Davis takes some Longhorn wide receiver back there. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
Mike.
He just dropped the video. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. But yeah, Malik, man. Yeah, that boy look nice.
But you know what? Malik been on this team for a long time though. Like Malik
Like
was,
2 or 3 years.
yeah, he been on, but he always been on the practice squad. He always showed
Mhm.
like he had some type of burst. But I told you, like Phil, I told you in OTAs, I said Phil was gonna be my black horse.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said that, during OTAs, and like I like Phil. Like I said, I watched him at Clemson, and I seen what he was doing at Clemson. So I was happy when we got him. Like a lot of people always be saying, like, oh, a running back room is it don't look good and all this, but I'm like, I feel like the running back room is gonna be decent, and long as we can pretty much just get our offensive line to do what they need to. I feel like the running backs is gonna be fine,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we don't have no slouches in our running back room. We have guys coming off an injury or inexperience, but we don't have no slouches though. Everybody back there can run that rock.
Man, I'm hoping in the next game we can see some Tyler Booker. Um, some of these other guys that's actually gonna be either the first stream or like the backup. Like I really want to see them. I don't want to wait. I don't want them to wait until the season start to throw them out there. Like I feel like I want to see them now.
Yeah, and we should see them tomorrow. I knew the first. I didn't know the first, but it's kind of expected. Like the first game, you're probably going to get because they switched the preseason format now. Used to be 4 games, it's 3 now.
Hmm.
So it's like, okay, let's get all our young guys in, let them boys get as much playing time as possible, because we
Hmm.
know we have with our starters and our second string.
Right.
But I think just to get the all running through the engine, man, like Booker, I'm not sure what Guyton looking like health wise. I seen him practicing, but those guys, man, they should at least get like 2 drives, like a quarter and a half or something,
Hmm.
and go from there. But they should definitely get some playing time tomorrow. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Like I said, I'm hoping to see them tomorrow too. All right, so let's talk about my wide receivers before I get
Mhm.
into who I stand out to. Who did you like? Because I feel like I've seen a lot of receivers out there that I ain't never really knew that was even on the team.
Yeah.
Like Jalen Cropper. Well, I know about Jalen Brooks. Of
But
course, you see
Cropper was there. He was there.
he was here too.
Yeah, we had Cropper for like a year.
Josh Kelly.
Yeah,
You
I
know
don't know.
Josh Kelly?
I don't know that cat.
Yeah, I seen a lot of names that I didn't really was kind of familiar with, like Fairweather. I'm not really familiar with those guys.
We need.
But Trayshawn was a standout. He had 2 receptions, 42 yards, and Jalen Brooks had 2 receptions for 26 yards.
Yeah.
What you think about their performance?
Like you said about Martha,
Hmm.
Sean Holden was my guy. And I'm happy to see that boy show up. He was my dark horse, and man, from camp and it translated to the game. That's all I
Right.
need to see. Can
Mhm.
it translate to a game? And he showed up on film.
But he
Him,
already said he was gonna come in and it was gonna be a competition. Like day one when they got him, he was like, I'm coming in to work.
he said it. He coming in the word. He wasn't even drafted. I think
He was
he was
undrafted.
he was undrafted.
Hmm.
But he was one of those guys that I don't know why he wasn't drafted. I thought he was gonna be like a second or third round pick. And
Right.
he went undrafted and he fell to us. I'm like, what? That ball's a
Well, I
dollar
think
in
they were
college.
saying he had issues like I want to say off the field, like he had spit on somebody or something. It was just some outside of football things that he had going on. So maybe that's probably why he did go undrafted. Maybe they thinking like he a hothead. He got issues with his attitude. So I don't know. I think that's
Yo,
probably
I think he the one who spit on Ryan Clark's son at Notre Dame during that game.
what.
Yo, when Oregon played Notre Dame, I think he's the one that spit on.
Okay, so that's what they was talking about. Because I
Yeah,
remember I read something that he had spit on somebody.
yo, yup.
What the hell? Why he spit on that man?
Heat of the battle, man. I would have slid his, would have did so to his ass, spit on me.
Say spit is the ultimate disrespect.
That's the ultimate disrespect, dog. Like, nah, man, you tripping to catch these names, boy.
That's crazy. So anybody else that you feel like stood out?
Um, I know I was gonna bring up Malik Davis. You kind of briefly talked about him, but there is somebody you want just to like strictly
Wide
offensive,
receiver. Wide receivers.
wide receiver wise. Uh, Trayshawn. That's about it. That's about it.
Josh Kelly looked okay too. The little couple of passes I seen him get, but I don't think
Yeah,
he
but I don't think
man.
I don't think he gonna pan out though.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna make the team.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on him. But I did see that boy Flurry, um, kind of
Yeah,
make.
Ryan had some good catches too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I hope because he was supposed to make a name for himself last year.
Yeah, but you took the
Um,
race right out of my mouth. He's supposed to step up last year and supposed to I guess you know when who had went down last year? No, 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 no. I think they brought him in because Brandon Cooks was hurt at one point.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Antoine, don't come here with your miss today, please.
boy ain't been here a good
You need
five
to worry.
minutes.
You need to worry about the Steelers. What y'all did over there? I ain't even watch y'all games. I ain't watch it. To be honest with you, I ain't get to watch a lot of preseason football. I was busy, man. I've been busy. I didn't really get to watch football, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
be tapped in. I think we got some preseason games on tonight, and then uh, we play
Tomorrow.
on Saturday. We play
Yeah.
the Ravens Saturday, so
Six
I'll be
o'clock.
tapped in to watch the game. Hmm?
Yeah. We play at six, right?
Yeah, I
Something
think we
like
play.
that.
We play at 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about this defense. I mean, you already kind of spoke briefly how we still still can't run stop our corners. We didn't really get to see Kyer Elam out there. Of course, our rookie, he's still hurt. And it was somebody else. Who else they saying was standing out at camp? I know it was Kyer and somebody else. I can't remember that. But we didn't get to see them either way. So like I said, they didn't really play the backups. That's playing more so like the 3 and the 4. So what you thought about like the group of DBs that they had out there? Because I don't really know them either like that.
I didn't think highly of any of them out there. And what surprised me was Marquise Bell was playing safety like down to the whole game.
Really?
And I'm like, man, he should have called out a spot for himself 2-3 years ago.
But he is a safety. They just had him playing linebacker. That was what Dan
Yeah,
Quinn
but
had.
that was only 1 year. So it's like, man, you've been with us three. Like, I would think that would be one player that we be trying to save him for the season, but he out here
Mhm.
playing preseason like the first game, almost all games. Like, why he not competing for a starting safety position? It seems like they already, I don't know.
They
Maybe
had
I'm
him
tripping.
and Izzy out there.
Yeah, I'm. If Izzy don't do nothing this year, I'm ready for him to. We tried. It's about to be
Dang,
what?
you ready to give up on
Now it's
Izzy
about to
right
be
now?
6 years now.
Man, here's my thing with that because I feel like they be playing these boys out of position, like, or they
I
don't be
agree.
giving them an opportunity. So I really can't I can't fault him for that. But
But
I think
dog,
what I see from Izzy, he looked pretty good. He got an interception.
yeah, he looked good, but man, at this point in your career, man, we shouldn't be having to go out and try to fish about no damn DBs. Oh man, we got Izzy on the bench. We
Right.
got Booth on the bench.
We
But
got one, yeah.
we got one, yeah, but we still uncomfortable at that position. Like we not comfortable as fans talking about it. I know we not.
Right.
I know we not because Booth still look trash. You know what I'm saying? He giving up deep passes on the sideline. The sideline is supposed to be your friend as a DB, as a corner. You supposed to
Mhm.
use the sideline to your advantage, push him out of bounds while you looking back for the rock. Something, you know what I mean? Like his technique just not there.
Yeah.
It didn't show to me.
Well, I feel like he was getting burnt up last year when they let Andrew both him play. Him and that other dude, I don't know who he was, but he don't never need to get back on the field again.
We still got him too.
That's crazy. He was getting burnt up. I can't remember his name. They took him off the practice squad.
yeah, he's still with us. I forgot his name, bro.
I think he like an African dude. I can't remember his last name. He had a hard last
Oh
name,
no
but
no
yeah.
no no, he gone. He gone. I'm tripping. He
Oh,
gone.
okay. I'm about to
Yeah
say
yeah
yeah,
yeah
'cause he was out
yeah
there getting burnt up.
yeah. He gone. He out of here.
Yeah, that boy he wasn't looking good at all. So what you think about I don't really know Childress. He got a sack. Number 48?
Yeah. He's a. I think he a new camp body. But he made a play. I think he like number 46. What you say 40?
48.
48, yeah. He made a play. He actually made a play on the run too, which I like. Like he shot up in there, man, and made a play, stuck his nose in there. So I'm not sure where they found this cat. Like I didn't see him as no free agent signing, no anything like that, no rookie free. So I'd have to go check on him, see
He
where he
said number
came from.
33 should be gone. He trash. Who 33? I
I
don't
think,
know none of these boys. Like I said, they was playing people. I didn't even know.
yeah, I think he's a count body too.
Oh, camp bodies.
Yeah, he just a count body, like just a filler roster spot. Yeah.
So what you think is the bigger issue right now for this team? Is it is it gonna be the offensive execution or the defense consistency?
The defense, period. Man, the only a bright spot before we get into the bright spot I did see was Maris in 35.
I like Mary's little file.
That was he was holding his edge. He was shooting the gap. He was making plays in the backfield.
Oh, he talking about Damone. That's
I thought he,
Damone
I thought he
Clark.
changed Demond. He changed his number though.
I don't know. He said his name Clark. If the only Clark I know is Damone.
Yeah, Demond Clark changed his number. I
He
thought he was
came
like
out of
number.
LSU.
Thought he was
Mm.
like number 18 now.
Oh, I don't know.
I think
But
that's
if
the number he wore 18 in college. I think he switched to 18 now.
but I don't know. The only Clark I know on our team is Damone.
Yeah, he used to wear 33 for
Yeah.
sure. He definitely did.
Yeah, but go
Uh,
ahead. Finish what you were saying.
But yeah, the like a focal point is like I think we still gonna be inconsistent defensively.
Mhm.
Because we do a lot of rotating. Well, you know what? I don't know how the new defensive coordinator substitute. So I think that's gonna tell me a lot when we get into the season, like week 3 or week 4. Our substitution. But if we have to go deep in our bag, we're gonna be screwed a lot. I think we're gonna have to play Osa a lot. Somebody's gonna have to push Mozzie out the way. I have to go look and see who we got behind him. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm not sold on our defensive line. I'm not sold on our DBs. Like that's gonna be an area of concern to me all year. And there's so many players out there in free agency that can help us, man. I didn't even know Kendall Fuller was still a free agent. He a DB.
Oh,
And he
for real?
not yeah, man, that boy be getting like 50 something tackles a year, 60 something tackles a year. He a DB and he out here pass blocks like 13, 11, 9 pass breakups. He might give you 1 or 2 interceptions. He not really he's like a coverage guy. And he's
Right.
he's still a free agent. And he didn't have a bad year last season. So that's weird to me. There's so many
Man, I
guys.
don't know what they waiting for. I don't know if they waiting till the end of camp is over or what. But at that point, you kind of like solidifying your roster.
Man. But you know what? I can't really because a lot of vets they don't like to sign during preseason. They like to
Mhm.
wait, man. Get all that camp out the way, get preseason out the way. I'm ready to sign when the season ready to start. That's
Right.
how a lot of vets move. So I really can't put a lot of fault on the Cowboys because a lot of vets could be like, yeah, holla at me when camp over, and then we can
Yeah.
talk.
Cause Gilly, did Gilly sound to anybody yet?
He's still out there.
He's still out there. Maybe they're gonna wait until after like training camp to maybe bring Gilly in. I don't know.
Yeah.
But looking over this game, going into this next game, like what do you like what issues would you address that you've seen in this game that would probably make them a little bit better in the next game?
First, I would start with addressing the run. We gotta
Mm,
address the run. That means getting bigger defensive tackles. I don't care what tech they are, one, two, three. It don't matter to me. Go get a big body. You know what I
mm,
mean? That could take on two blocks, free up a linebacker to shoot the gap. Stop the run. Something though. Like we have to stop the run. Um,
mm,
we're not gonna be a good team because when it comes to playoffs, you gotta think about it. When you come to playoffs, we probably gonna have to hit the road. We have to go to a cold climate. They're not gonna be throwing the ball like that. The
right.
main thing they're gonna do is it's gonna be running. It's probably gonna be cold, snowing. So they're not gonna be throwing a pill out of the field. They're gonna be running the rock, and that's what we have. I think that's exactly why we fail in December and January.
Because we can't run the ball.
We can't stop the ball. We damn sure can't run it right now, but we can't stop the run. We cannot stop the run, and that's what teams do in the playoffs. It's cold. We finna run the rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you on that. We're gonna have to, like I said, I think that's gonna be more so depending on the O line because I think the running backs are gonna be fine, but we gotta key in on run the ball. I don't know. Shotty, he say one thing, but they doing something different. Like I feel like they just came out in this game. They didn't really have a game plan. I feel like they was just like he just said, go play. Like,
Well, I will say this. He did say like don't expect nothing like deep in our bag. We're gonna run vanilla plays. We're gonna
mm,
get a lot of players, a lot of playing time, seeing what we got. He did say that before the game. Well, before they even practiced with the Rams last week, he said we're gonna be vanilla throughout the week, throughout the game. So I give him that, but I just want to see some effort, man. I want to see some effort.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But still though, I feel like it's pretty much like a dress rehearsal. So you still gotta put something out there. I'm not saying like put your plays out there, but put something out there to make the fans feel confident going into the 2025 season. Because I've been thinking like before I came on here, I'm like, damn, if we didn't have like George Pickens, our team low key be sad on offense. Like, like it would be CD Lamb or bust, or then we heavily dependent on Jalen Tolbert or Mingo. You know what I'm saying? One of those guys to step up. But I low key feel like the only thing that really got me excited to watch our team right now is Pickens and the running backs.
Yeah,
If I'm being
that's it.
honest, like
My boy, that back. So we got a chance. We got a fighting chance now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with you, like 100%. Like it's nothing to be excited about because before we got Pickens, like I was telling you, like, don't I ain't even trying to discuss going to a game.
right,
I think I mentioned that loud on air. I'm not excited about the season at all. But acquiring George Pickens, I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. Now we looking like something. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because he has the talent to switch a game plan for a defense. So shut up,
yeah.
Pat.
He just talking.
Yeah.
But the NFC gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. Like these boys have beats up their rosters. I seen the clip the other day of Amon Ra, and Amon Ra was looking that boy looking good.
Boy, like, he about to have an all pro season.
Yeah, Amon Ra looking good. So the NFC is gonna be. It's definitely gonna be a task. Hopefully, Dak do stay healthy. We need him if we want a fighting chance. If not, we're gonna be picking in the top 15 again. Next
Man.
year, and it's just gonna be a sad season all over again. Like it's gonna be sad. So hopefully Dak can stay healthy, come in. We need him to have one of those seasons where he was in a running for the MVP. Like we need one of those seasons from him. Like he gonna have
Mhm.
to play at the top of his game. But that's pretty much all I had.
Yeah.
This was gonna be, this is just a little quick show. We
But
always
hold
gonna pop
on.
in. Go ahead.
I got what you think about Deuce? I think
Man, Duke's gonna be after team. That's why I
it's
didn't even bring it up. Cause I'm like,
it's the
they
same
keep
shit.
trying to run this man up the middle. Like, dude, I don't know. Who do they think Deuce is?
But this it's the same routine for me, dog. He have a good preseason, but when the season come around, it fades. I don't know. I don't know.
Antoine, you look
Maybe, maybe, maybe.
notifications on.
What?
We started the show with Joe Milton. You should have had your notifications on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You late, man. We talked about him already.
Talked about Joe already. But go ahead. What you just want to say about Deuce?
Oh yeah, I said everything I wanted to say. It's like every preseason he gonna have a game or two where he flash. He did it the past 2 seasons, and he did it again Saturday. I think he's off the roster, man. It's
Yeah, I think he gonna probably be on the practice squad because the I feel like that running back room is loaded. Now, if
it's like
somebody get hurt, maybe he'll get called up. But Deuce he's small. Like he was a beast at Kansas State, though. I mean, they utilize him different. Maybe they need to go watch film on him from Kansas and see how they were utilizing him. Maybe he can, be a part of this offense. But right now, with Jadon Blue, Phil Maffa, and Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams, I just don't see him making the squad.
nah, and then they had to go out and get Malik Davis too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might this might be his last hurrah these next 2 weeks with us. Yeah.
Somebody will pick him up. Somebody that needed, but he just so little, man. Like I said, you got to use him in certain ways for him to
And
actually.
we just not. I don't know why we not. Like we could have used him like Darren Sproles if he was in New Orleans or San Diego. It's like so many examples on how to use a running back like that. And it seems like we just put him in a screen or something. Like why are we having the ball off? Sweep, like, make him run a sweep or
That's
something. No.
yeah. I just feel like our coaches they're just not like creative. Like they don't have creative like play calling. I don't know why. Like
It's all about the mind. You gotta have a creative mind to make
yeah,
plays.
it's
So
just like 40 ounce. I call him 40 ounce, but what's his name? The fullback.
Lukey.
Lupke. We
Yeah.
should be using Lupke how the 49ers use they fullback. Like we don't do a lot of these things, and I like Lukey. I think Lukey can play,
Yeah.
but we're just not creative enough to put them in situations that's gonna help them be successful in the offense. They just be having people just to have them.
Yeah.
He said they don't use him a little scat back. Definitely can't see him behind that line. He out of there though. Yeah, he too small. He too small. He said put him in the slot.
Hmm. I'll put him in the slot for like a few plays a game, just to throw a motherfucker off.
Yeah. But that's pretty much all I have. We do play Saturday at 6 o'clock, so make sure y'all tune in for that. We do got some preseason games coming on tonight as well. Let me see who playing. I seen that earlier. I think we got a few games on tonight. Let me
For
see.
real?
Yeah, we got some games on tonight. We got the Titans and the Falcons about to play at 6. Then you got the
Ooh.
Chiefs and the Seahawks. They play tonight at 9 on the NFL Network. And then, of course, tomorrow we play at 6. You got the Packers and the Colts. You got the Browns and the Eagles, Patriots and the Vikings, Panthers and the Texans. Texans actually gonna be playing here. You got the Dolphins and the Lions, 49ers and the Raiders, the Bucks and the Steelers, Jets and the Giants, Chargers and the Rams. So everybody pretty much playing. Everybody pretty much playing tomorrow.
Okay.
And then you got a few games on Sunday. But me reading that the schedule made me just think, what you think about this whole Shador thing now that he quote unquote have this oblique hamstring or strain. So he
I
not
think
playing
this.
Saturday.
I think this is a perfect storm for the Browns front office. We ain't
Mhm.
got a plan for a couple weeks.
Right.
He ain't in the practice. So when the season started, him being at that spot number 4 on the depth chart ain't gonna
Mhm.
be no big deal. He gonna be on the one thing they ain't gonna do. They not gonna put him on the practice squad. I guarantee you. So you,
I think he gonna probably be cut or waived, honestly, or traded.
I don't. I think they're gonna cut Flacco.
I
We
don't
not.
think so because they need a veteran quarterback on the
No,
roster.
they don't.
Why they don't?
What they need Joe Flacco for?
Who they gonna learn from? They
Man,
need to
look,
be over there the blind leading the blind.
Joe Flacco. Because they talking about his youth. They in a youth. So what you gonna keep Joe Flacco there for when he making the most money? Now and then they hyping up Pickett.
Mhm.
They keep on saying Pickett is the guy like the backup. Why? He haven't proven nothing. He haven't shown nothing to say he's number 2, except
Right.
for his experience in the league. That's it. That's how y'all holding y'all hand on. So I think they're gonna have to make it. They got a tough decision. You're not cutting Gabriel. So you taking four quarterbacks into the season? That's
And
crazy.
most teams don't carry four quarterbacks. That's why I said somebody gonna get cut.
They gonna carry two, and one of them gonna be on the practice squad.
So who you think is gonna be?
It's gonna have to be Pickett.
So you think Pickett gonna be your QB1? Or you
Oh,
think
who's gonna be the starter?
yeah,
Who
who
I
gonna
think?
start? Who you think gonna start?
I think the starter's gonna be me. I think it's gonna be Flacco.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be Flacco.
And then
But
your two gonna be who?
it'll be Shador, and then it'll be Gable. Pickett is not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pickett is horrible. He is horrible. And
I
I'll be
don't know, man. I think they trying to set it up to get rid of Shador. I don't know. I got that feeling they trying to set it up to either like cut him or trade him. Like I just been hearing stuff about he not gonna make the team.
if they cut
Not
him and trade him after what he did the other day, they are some fools.
that's why I wish he was playing again tomorrow. So
Right.
if he came out if he would have came out there and replicated what he or did better than what he did the first game, then you can't cut him. Like okay, he that boy. Like we gotta keep him on the roster.
Sometimes I just really want to choke the shit out your mom. Dog, how long ago was that, man? We ain't.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. When Flacco came in, was that last season?
Yeah,
Or was it season before when he won them playoff games for the Browns?
it
I
was
think he
like, it
won
was
like five
season
or six
before.
games in a row.
Season before.
Season before. Okay, he won like 5, 6 games in a row. So it's like that's why I feel like they're gonna keep Flacco. Like he got something.
Yeah, but they gonna keep him, but not for the same reason Jamal talking about.
Nah,
They not trying to win no Super Bowl this year.
he talking.
Yeah, he talking,
Yeah.
and they
Now
don't. Yeah, man. Then he might cost more. Cost on the cap. Like I want them to keep Flacco, but he might cost more against the cap than what the other three do. So it'd be like, okay, if we're not gonna cut the three youngsters, we gotta cut Flacco. You
right,
know what I'm saying? You talking about experience, but they not. You talking about experience? That's cool for a veteran team that's trying to win. This is a young team that don't even know how to win yet. They're not competing for a Super Bowl. They're not even competing for a playoff spot right now.
right.
But if you are gonna keep him, put him on the practice squad. But I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that with Flacco. I think they're gonna make him a starter.
So you think they're gonna roll out there with two rookies and Kenny Pickett? That'd be
It's
crazy.
gonna be it's gonna be Flacco and the two rookies. I think Kenny Pickett going to the practice squad. I think somebody gonna pick him up too. Because if you go to
Um,
the practice squad, you are open bait for everybody.
right. So anybody can come get you off the
Anybody
practice.
can come get you.
Yeah, man. I just wish Shador didn't have this strain. So, like I said, I wanted him to go out there again and just put another game together like he had. I think now he kind of comfortable. That first game, he had to kind of get his feet wet to see what the game speed is, and as the game was going on, he got comfortable. I think he did pretty well. So, like I said, I wish he wasn't hurt, but Gabriel is gonna be the starter on Saturday. So now we get to see
Oh, okay.
What Gabriel gonna look like. So it's his opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if he go out there and ball, then you like,
Who
okay,
they play?
they playing the Eagles
At what time?
at noon.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, Flacco was calling them boys up yesterday in practice.
Flacco ain't gonna be out there though. They're not gonna let him play. That's why I said
Nah,
Gabriel.
they ain't gonna let him play.
Yeah,
But he was calling their ass up yesterday. I said, God damn. In practice, they had a joint practice. I was watching. I'm like, ooh, woo.
he was out there looking good. That's why I said, bro, Flacco not going nowhere.
Yeah, and that's why I agree. Like if they cut him, it's for financial reasons only because he
Right
counts so much against the cap. But compared to the other three, but
now, I'm with you. If Dylan Gabriel go out here in Baltimore, then Kenny Pickett gone.
and I like Dylan Gabriel. I just hate the situation him and Shador's in together.
Yeah, that's stupid because you got two good quarterbacks that could have actually been on a different team. Like the Saints are
Mhm.
struggling with their quarterback. Like one of them could have been over there. I think Shador would have fit. He would have fit into that Saints culture. Like
Oh my
very, very well.
God.
Like that was perfect. Like
Oh,
it was
oh,
set up perfect for him to be in that Saints culture. Like
oh.
he fits that culture so well. So I low key hope they do cut him. Let him go to the Saints.
Yeah, because that quarterback they drafted Scarborough or something like that, Charlotte or something. He like,
Tyler
yeah,
Show.
Tyler Show. Yeah, he like 26 years old already. You know what I'm saying? So, and he looked bad last week. So,
The only thing about Shador playing in the AFC, he playing in a tough division. So, You got to go against well in his when he in his division they got who is it? Is it Joe? Is it Joe and Lamar?
Mm-hmm.
They're in the same division, right? The
Yup.
Ravens and the Bengals is in the same
The
division with the Browns.
Ravens, Bengals, Browns, and I think it's the
Is it the Steelers? Because they all kind of
I think it is the Steelers.
okay. So yeah, that division gonna be kind of tough to win in.
Because the
If
AFC
he if
East,
he was if he was a, if he was a starter, it'll be hard for him to win. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like those some dog teams.
yeah,
He said Sanders didn't do enough the first game. Watching the starting quarterback of Cleveland get killed next game.
yeah.
What you mean he didn't do enough? I thought he
He
did
said he
okay.
said he said he did. He said he did.
Oh, he did. Okay, he did enough. I read it too fast. My bad. Yeah, he did enough, but I wish that he can go out there and
Prove it
just
again.
prove it again. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like just prove like if he can do it 2 times, then there's no doubt in their mind that they would have to keep him on the roster. So
Yeah.
but yeah, man. So that's it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We will be back next week to pretty much recap the Cowboys second preseason game and then whatever's going on during the week football wise, we'll pop in and talk about that. Get my little brother on here. We got to get his input on what these Texans are doing. Did you watch them? Did you watch their
Hell,
preseason game? No.
I wasn't interested in this shit.
Dang, I ain't even get to watch a lot of football. I'm gonna be locked in this weekend though. I'm watching.
I'm locked in tomorrow, hopefully,
Yeah, I'm
man.
locked in. I'm locked in all weekend. I don't really have nothing to do tomorrow. So I'm gonna be locked in watching games uh all day tomorrow. But I appreciate everybody for rocking with us today. Y'all pulled up to the pod. We really do appreciate it. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you are on Facebook and you don't want to come over to YouTube, make sure you go to the fan page. All you got to do is type in Polite for What. The fan page will pop up over there. You can follow it. I will be putting like updates and videos and stuff over there as well. And again, we appreciate everybody for being here. I promise you, this is the channel you're going to watch when football season starts. It's going to be so lit. It's going to be so live. We do got something coming. Oh, that's what I want to tell y'all. So when it's just me and my brother on here, it's going to be Polite for What. But when you see the three of us on here, it's going to be called the Texas Huddle. I'm getting everything situated. So it'll be a new layout and everything, but it's still going to be under Polite for What as far as like the YouTube. But when it's the three of us on here, because my brother is a Texans fan, and of course, me and my brother here, we're a Cowboys fan. So that show will be called the Texas Huddle. So, like I said, stay tuned for football season because it's gonna be lit over here.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
we'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.